up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, I want to give y'all some understanding, as y'all see by the title. Um, what happens when it's time for the devil to collect what you owe him? When the devil gets his due. And I'm going to break it down by starting off telling y'all a quick, real quick little story. And it's a story about Rumpelstiltskin. Some of y'all might be old enough to remember that story. Some of y'all may have never heard of it, but I'm going to break it down to you real quick. Once upon a time, according to the story, there was a lady. She was doing hard work. Her job was working on some machine that would spin hay, and I think it would turn it into gold or something like that. But it was hard, painstaking work, and they had her doing it all day and all night, and she just hated that work. And one night she was complaining and crying about how hard the work was and how much she didn't want to do it. And out of nowhere, Rumpelstiltskin appeared. And he was this little small, little ugly, little elf-like character that just appeared out of nowhere and said, "Hey, look, I can take care of all this work for you. I can do it in no time. I can do it real easy, like." And she was like, "Really?" And so he was like, "Yeah, but it's only one stipulation. You got to do something for me." And the deal was, I'm going to do all this work for you, but I'm going to need your firstborn child whenever you have your firstborn child. And at the time, she didn't have any children. She was like, "Cool. I just know I hate doing this work right now. Whatever you say, cool, deal." So Rumpelstiltskin went about the task of knocking out all of this work for her, man, making it look easy. The people coming in the next day like, "Man, you did all this." I mean, he doubling and tripling the production, right? So time passes on, and next thing you know, the lady gets married and she has her firstborn son. And she had moved on with her life, or so she thought. And one day, Rumpelstiltskin appeared again. And he was like, "Hey, what's up? Remember me? Remember the deal we had? The deal was I took care of you on that front end. Now I'm going to need you to follow what you said you was going to do on the back end. I'm going to need to get that baby up off you." And she was like, "No, no." And he was like, "Nah, a deal is a deal. Come to get what you owe me." Now, you can check out the story to see how it went down because some other twists and turns took place. But I'm stopping right there because I'm going into the principle of what I'm talking about. See, when we come into the game, and really a lot of things, not just, I'm in the entertainment industry, so I have to kind of base it off of where I come from. There are a lot of things, man, that we really want, or claim we want, or think we want early on. And we are willing to do almost anything to get it. But the problem that comes along with that is that we never factor in the price that we have to pay on the back end when you have decided to basically sell your soul for that prize, or what you think is the prize. And it doesn't matter what the situation is. You can always guarantee, I'm guaranteeing you all the time, there's never going to be a time where the devil, the people who are affording you these opportunities, the people who have given you this money, they gave you this platform, they gave you they're going to come expecting payment. Because all they did was kind of like in a dope game, they fronted you a situation. They gave you all you wanted in advance, but that was fine print in the contract. That was terminology in the deal that you didn't understand. And they're going to come to get their due. And it could come in the form of money, where they'll just take all of your money on the back end. It could come in the form of a promise that was made to them by you that, "Hey, man, there are going to be some things that I'll need from you down the line." Like what? "Oh, we'll get to it." So it may come in the form of like, okay, man, look, we want to get you on the cover of GQ magazine. You're like, oh man, that's cool. That's what. Yeah, but what the deal is, man, we have some different fashions and stuff. We're trying to present a different kind of image where we want to represent um, diversity and empowerment for all genders and all. We're gonna need you to put this little skirt on. We're gonna need you to put a wig on. Something along those lines, and you like, oh no, man, no. Remember, you promised me, and there's more to come. So the temptation comes early sometimes where they will show you everything that they'll do for you, but also they'll just tell you, man, look, like in the hood, man, somebody does something for you, and then you say, oh man, I appreciate that, man. What I owe you? Oh no, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it later on. See that? No, you never want to make a deal. You never want to enter into an agreement with somebody who will not tell you what you owe them for the work that they're doing for you, or what's going to be required of you off the top. Not, man, you'll get me later. No, I'm gonna get you now. I need to know. And they do that to women a lot. Oh, we'll figure out some way for you to pay me. Nah, don't ever enter into those kinds of agreements. And in this world, in this society that we live in, and how wicked and sick that it is, man, you don't know what they're going to try to get out of you. And God forbid you do it. And now there's another cloud they got over you. This is what I talked about the other day. So when the devil comes knocking, he coming to get what you owe him. And he's never going to forget. He never backs off of his position. Because if he did, if he was sympathetic, then of course he wouldn't be the devil, now would he? So rappers, actors, singers, athletes, corporate America, people who work in corporate America, be real careful what you accept and what you agree to, because it may not be worth what you're willing to compromise on the back end. And the avalanche that will come down on you, it may be something that you can't recover from, or he may require something of you that you were totally unable to pay. If y'all did that loud noise blocked out what I said. Alright, man, this is your big brother K-Rino. Be careful, man. Peace and love.